A significant breakthrough has reshaped archaeological understanding of Limyra, one of eastern Lycia's most storied ancient cities. Excavations in Phoenician Antalya have uncovered the long-missing Temple of Zeus, a sanctuary known from inscriptions since 1982 but whose location had eluded researchers for more than 4 decades. The discovery marks one of the most important developments in recent Lycian archaeology, offering new clarity on the city's sacred landscape and its evolution from the classical period into late antiquity. Located 9 kilometers northeast of modern Phoenicia, Limyra lies at the foot of Mount Tokak, where perennial springs carve channels through the ruins. These waters, a defining feature of the site for centuries, once nourished a metropolis that served as the political heart of Lycia under King Pericles and later as a diocesan center during the Byzantine period. Today, the city is known for its dense concentration of rock-cut tombs, its imposing fortifications, and monumental structures such as the Pericle Heroon, the Roman Baths, the Ptolemaion, the colonnaded street, and the monumental tomb erected for Gaius Caesar, the adopted grandson of Augustus. For years, one major element was missing from this landscape: the principal temple of Zeus, chief god of the city throughout the classical, Hellenistic, and Roman eras. Although inscriptions clearly attested to its existence, its exact location remained one of Limyra's most persistent archaeological puzzles. This season, that mystery has finally been resolved. Excavations reveal the temple's long-hidden entrance. The renewed fieldwork, directed in coordination with the Austrian Archaeological Institute and led by Association Professor Dr. Kudret Sezgin of Hittite University, focused on the western sector of the settlement. Here, beneath layers of architectural debris and later fortification, the team uncovered the eastern facade of the temple, the principal entrance of the sanctuary. The exposed architecture includes the Antau walls that framed the portico and defined the ceremonial threshold of the sacred space. Measurements indicate that the facade spanned roughly 15 meters, demonstrating that this was not a minor rural shrine but a full monumental temple aligned with the city's primary urban axis. Excavations reveal the temple's long-hidden entrance. The renewed fieldwork, directed in coordination with the Austrian Archaeological Institute and led by Association Professor Dr. Kudret Sezgin of Hittite University, focused on the western sector of the settlement. Here, beneath layers of architectural debris and later fortification, the team uncovered the eastern facade of the temple, the principal entrance of the sanctuary. The exposed architecture includes the Antau walls that framed the portico and defined the ceremonial threshold of the sacred space. Measurements indicate that the facade spanned roughly 15 meters, demonstrating that this was not a minor rural shrine but a full monumental temple aligned with the city's primary urban axis. Rethinking the city's urban development. The rediscovery of the temple is prompting scholars to reconsider long-held interpretations of Limyra's city plan. For decades, an imposing gate structure beneath the Roman street, identified as a propylon, was understood as a monumental entrance to the later Roman avenue. The new excavation demonstrates that this gate originally served as the ceremonial entrance to the Zeus sanctuary during the classical era. Similarly, a set of walls long classified as a Hellenistic defensive circuit appears instead to encircle the temple precinct, functioning as a protective temenos wall rather than a city fortification. This reinterpretation radically alters the spatial hierarchy of Limyra, repositioning the temple as the architectural and symbolic anchor of the western district. A missing monument returns to the Lycian map. The implications extend beyond urban planning. Zeus was not merely one deity among many in Limyra, but the city's paramount divine protector. His prominence is well documented in inscriptions and coinage across the Hellenistic and Roman periods. The temple's re-emergence, therefore, restores a core piece of spiritual identity to a city long celebrated for its cultural and political influence within Lycia. The discovery also strengthens ongoing heritage initiatives under Turkey's Legacy to the Future project, which aims to preserve, document, and reinterpret the country's major archaeological landscapes. With the temple now identified, future excavations are expected to produce new insights into public ritual, political authority, and the transformation of sacred spaces across 2,000 years of continuous urban occupation. Limyra, already one of the most architecturally diverse cities in Lycia, now regains a monument that once stood at the heart of its religious life. Hidden for 43 years beneath earth, stones, and the roots of a modern citrus grove, but never forgotten.